Hello again, welcome back. As you can see, I'm at the permission Woodland here. Just walked past the shelter which we're going to be camping by. Got Mark with me, MDM Outdoors.
Hello.
Who you all know. And yeah, we're down for 3 nights, kind of 4 days. A few activities planned. Yeah, we've got some new tents to try out, and we needed a flat area, and here by the shelter was pretty good. So yeah, we've got the same tent, we're going to set them up and get on with bits. We've both finished setting up now, and as you can see, we've both got the exact same tent. It's the One Tigress Rock Fortress. It's a beast. It's very roomy, a palace as Mark just put it. So we've both actually got cot beds with us as well, just for a little bit of comfort. May as well with this sort of space if you're already carrying everything. Surprisingly small for the size of it to pack down, and yeah, really liking it so far. It's got the snow skirts on, it's got the zippers that come down as well as up, stove jacks built in, comes with the surround. All very good so far. We've guyed them out, and that kind of just pulls the walls out a bit. It gives you a little bit of extra room inside, not that it needs it. So yeah, stoves set up, beds set up, chairs set up, and as we're here for a few days, we're in no rush to do anything, so yeah, we're just chilling out. Love the colour of these things, just looking at it on the screen on the camera here. They really blend into the surroundings, this kind of brown or coyote, whatever you'd like to call it. Love it. Well, here's the inside of the tent here. As you can see, bags of room for the bed. I can stand up in the middle kind of area. Could have the stove in the middle like it is here because of where the jack is, and you could have another bed the other side easily. Yeah, bags of room, loving it. As I've driven in and not parked too far away from camping because we had a lot of gear, I bought this new table I've got, which just folds open like so. Just for a little extra comfort in the tent here. We're into short days now with the clocks changing and it's cooling down as well. It's time to get a fire going. New technique this, lighter and fire lighter.
That's not bushcraft.
We can bushcraft one tomorrow. It'll get there.
We've moved it along about half a foot so far.
That'll do. We're settling in now. Not doing too much filming tonight because we've got a few days, so you know there's plenty of time for filming. Today was primarily about setting up and then eating, really.
Oh, I'm starving.
Yeah, we'll have to get that on soon actually. It's going to take a little bit. Having some jerk chicken.
What are we going to have with our chicken?
Rice.
Okay. Fair enough.
I've got myself a ghost ship.
I've got Hobgoblin Gold.
I've got the proper old man beers.
Speak for yourself.
Well, I am an old man.
You said it. I'm not arguing.
Well, here's the chicken for our jerk chicken. Got to spatchcock it just for speed really of cooking. So I need to take the spine out. There we go. Which is not the nicest of sounds. It's got the owl going though. And if I flip it over, squash it down, we're all good. Like I said, we're using a jerk sauce. I'm not making it. I've actually just bought some, which is heresy for me. So I think I'm probably going to have to use my fingies. Get that all over. Oh, that smells good. And get some on the inside there as well. Okay, we're ready to put it on the grill. Hello my baby, hello my sunshine, hello my ragtime girl. Right, chicken's down. Oh, that's hot. It's just fair if I do it in half for
Oh, is it a bit warm?
smoke. Smoking! There we go. You got a plate?
I have. Indeed.
Well, you've been quiet, so I'm guessing you're enjoying it.
And I'm so hungry. Jerk chicken good. Night night. make life easier.
Can't scrimp on the syrup.
No, I need a bit more. Tanker.
Well, good morning. As you can see, we got our waffle and bacon syrup.
Crispy bacon
Very nice.
as well.
First waffle was a little iffy, but the second two come out perfect.
Love crispy bacon.
That's breakfast all done. That was very nice. So just having a little tidy in the tent here. All went well in the tent. Cooled down a lot last night. It was pretty cold actually, so it's nice to get the stove going. Just loaded it up once, just to warm through as I got in, and yeah, made for a nice night. I think we're getting on the limit of this sleeping bag now, but yeah, just had the zips down because they zip down as well as up for a little bit of airflow, but tons of room in here, loved it. So we're going to get that fire stoked back up and get on with some activities. I've got these poles I've just collected up, a thick one and a thin one, got 2 pairs to make some lantern holders. I've got a new auger set, so I'm going to be trying that out, seeing how well it does. So here we go, this is the new set with various sizes, and they simply slot in and tighten up here. Wood owl. So give them a go.
Keep sawing wood.
Let the saw do the work.
I know that.
Done a lot of chopping. That oak was so hard it took a while to get through it. I had a knot in it as well. I did get 2 sections from that bit I took down last week it was. Yeah, plenty of wood. I think we're right for wood now. But sun is going down. A couple of hours of light left. These days are short now. There was more I wanted to do today, but just processing the wood alone takes so long. Mark's done us a little fire pit out of some of the rocks that are around here, and my oak's up in the tree. I want to keep that separate. There are kind of later on ones. Just going to chill out for a little bit and then get on with some other bits and bobs. Okay, I've got some flour and yeast and salt and sugar in a bag here, and I've just melted some butter in some water, so I'm just going to add that in. Not the whole lot. I'm going to mix it in the bag before turning it out on this board. So I'm just going to turn this out. It's already looking pretty good. I've got a small trivet in here, and I'm going to put this enamel plate in there. Just less of a chance of kind of burning the bottom. And my mix is maybe a little dry, but I'm going to go with it. We'll see. I'm sure it'll rise. I'll give this a little bit of a check. Oh wow, that's looking pretty good, isn't it?
Looking yummy. Freshly baked bread.
I might take the colours off this, just because that's pretty much done on the top.
It's looking good.
I've got this coffee spit with me that I've used before, and a nice roast beef joint. So we just stick the spit through. Oh, there we go, and we'll get that over the fire. think I might just cut it in half. There's half each then.
Do it.
We should have a nice medium roast beef here. My knife's not big enough to get through it all. Oh yeah. There we go.
Looking good.
Yeah, nice and pink in the middle, nice and moist. That's all I'm doing. You can have your half and sort that out. I'm going to put your half on your plate. Where's your plate over there? You can saw your half.
Saw my half in half.
Right. Sweet corn, sir.
Oh yes, please. Thank you.
And some asparagus.
Oh yes, thank you. Asparagus.
Boom. Oh, sweet corn. Stump table.
More wood on this fire.
Sweet corn is perfect.
I ain't had any of mine yet.
Do you know what goes well with this?
What?
Potatoes.
Yeah, it would go really well if someone didn't forget them. Me.
What you want to do, hold that like that.
Right.
And you see the edge of the flint there. You want to glance it like that, really quick. And then, quickly, you want to get that bit of charcoal off into the bird's nest, and then kind of close it round it, but enough that you can still blow through to get it going. And then kind of turn it upside down as you put it down and start with the smaller stuff. In fact, where's that birch bark? There's a few bits, weren't there? Shove them, a couple of them bits just in here. That should help. You shove the other couple bits on top. Ready?
Doing flint and steel for the first time ever. Got it.
In one. Right, stick it in there. You should get it on the next one. Nearly. Keep going. You're there.
Got it.
Stick a bit of birch bark on as well, just to help out.
Woohoo! First time.
You're not there yet, you're not there yet!
First time! I'm excited. Excited. First time, first strike. How about that?
Who the man?
Who the man? I'm going to have to go out and buy myself a flint and steel set now. That was really satisfying.
It's good, it's fun.
Yeah. I've never done it before. So...
Woo. Even better, we've now got some heat.
Yeah.
Well, tell us how happy you are.
I'm well happy. First time, first strike.
One strike wonder.
I've never used flint and steel before, it's quite satisfying. I want to do it again. Can we put the fire out and I can do it again?
It's all thanks to a good teacher. I take all the credit.
He takes all the credit.
Young grasshopper.
Young grasshopper.
It was cold last night. The temperature really has dropped this week. I was up here last week and in the same sleeping bag, and I was actually sweating, but this week the temperature has properly dropped, as you can see from the beanie hat still. Yeah, really cold. I heated up the tent when I got in it with the wood stove, just got into bed and just dozed off. Slept well, like I wasn't too cold, just covered the head. But yeah, I had a few beers last night. It's kind of a birthday camp, this one, so Mark bought me some beers. Had a few of them last night, which is why I didn't really film too much in the evening. But yeah, up now, and we've had a little walk around the woods and worked up an appetite. It's midday now, so we're going to have what was going to be a brunch is more just a lunch now, a cooked breakfast lunch. My tent was a casualty of the fire last night. Big pop and a ember came over. Mark called it pretty quick, and luckily it's only on the slow skirt, so it doesn't really make much of a difference. Well, it's time to start breakfast. You want 2 sausages each?
Yeah, that's great, whatever.
Black pudding. And bacon. because I know how much you all love it. Yeah. We're about to do some carving, but I thought I'd make some cinnamon rolls just as snacks. We've had such a late lunch today. Keep us going before dinner later on. Okay, ever so slightly overdone, but they should be fine. Should be tasty. Well, I've got some nice green birch here, recently coppiced. Just going to use this for a bit of carving, so I'm just going to split it down first. Rough shape. I'm kind of at that point where I've got to start with a knife now. I should have roughed out more of the shape of it before kind of getting the profile. But got these new tools which are from Beavercraft. So I've got a new, quite deep spoon knife. I've got this chisel gouge as well, which I'll probably save for using to do a cookser, and a uber sharp carving knife. So I'm going to be giving these a go. We've got to start processing some firewood because it's starting to get dark, but not too bad. I haven't done one in months, to be honest. Tools were good though. Liked the bowl carver. And that's obviously the model. How did yours go, Mark?
Yeah, great.
Got a couple of beers out, or beer and cider for the lady.
I like cider.
Got a lot of oak for this fire, so it should last pretty well. We've just had a couple of little rain showers. Nothing too much to speak of, but we might get some more later. It did get quite overcast before it got dark. We did have a couple on the first day that we got here as well, but just went inside the tent for a minute and let it pass.
It didn't last long, did it?
Nah. Made up some dough. I'm going to do some pizzas. I wasn't going to bother because we have got some steaks with us, but I thought why not? I've got the stuff. So I've made the dough up. That's just rising in the Dutch oven at the moment. And yeah, we'll do them shortly. We had such a late lunch and such a big lunch. There's no particular rush, is there?
We had brunch.
Brunch, yes. It wasn't brunch between. We had it kind of literally for lunch.
Yeah, we did.
Like 1 o'clock.
Got up, had a walk around the woods, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
For a bit, and yeah.
Oh.
Late lunch.
Well, we've got another quick shower, so just put the camera away on that. I've got the first piece of dough. I think I need to use my Nalgene just to roll it out a bit. It is raining a bit here, but we'll soldier on. Use some tomato sauce on here. So I've got some mozzarella. I've also got a cheese mix. So I thought I'd have a bit of everything. And of course some pepperoni. There we go. I think I'm going to do it in the lid and put the base of the Dutch oven on top. I just think that's going to be easier. I've just got out pizza number 1, which looks pretty good. Nice baked base on it. Oh, we'll go half each of this one, then do the next one. Plate. Good. Oop. We're on pizza number 3. I think that's where you get the perfect one on the third one. Mark's second one was a little bit doughy for me.
Oh, okay.
I'm not a deep pan man. I like thin and crispy, but we're medium here. Nicely done on the bottom. Yeah,
Crispy.
some crispy cheese on the edges. It was bloody hot.
Cheese is hotter than the sun.
Just as we were setting up to do this, Mark spotted some sort of lights, realised they were like reflections. We just had a quick look, about 5-6 metres away there was a herd of deer. Just sat there, like we were chatting away and everything, they clearly didn't care. We went and had a look at them.
Walked up quite close onto them, didn't they?
Yeah.
They just stood there and looked at us. Wow.
We've had to duck inside our tents because it started raining pretty hard. Luckily we managed to get through 3 pizzas first. But yeah, our tent doors are kind of facing each other so we can still chat and stuff. Oh.
Tent, Andy?
Tent's lovely, how's yours?
It's great, it's exactly the same as yours.
Did just cut myself on the saw blade, getting in the tent, rushing around. So put your saws away if you're definitely done using them. That's us both in our tents for the night. It's much more mild tonight than the last two. It's freezing the last two, I think, because it's cloudy, because it's been raining. So keeping a bit of that heat in. But stoves are going. Get warm before getting in bed. Let it burn out. Doze off nice and cosy. Yep, last night. So just tomorrow, breakfast and pack up. Well, I think both of us slept like logs last night. We were knackered after yesterday. We had a couple of good old walks around the woodland, our carving, our wood collection, etc. Knackered. Yeah, slept really well. This is the one tigress bed that I used before. I've not done a review of that yet, but combined with the mat, love it. Really comfortable. And this tent is bags of room. I like the fact that you can undo the zips from the top when you've got the stove going if you want a little bit more ventilation. The guys pull it out so you've got loads of room. Yeah, really like it. If you guys would like to win one of these, I have one to give away. The exact same tent, but obviously brand new. Comes with pegs, guys, pole, exactly as this one. And I do recommend it if you're okay for a tent without an inner. They do say they might make an inner for this at some point, but right now it is just like the TP fly like this, which is great for winter camping because you don't really get the bugs and you can use the stove. If you'd like to be in for a chance of winning it, I'd like you to just put a comment below saying I'm in or something to that effect. Make it obvious that you're in for the competition for when I do the draw. I'll do the draw as a community post a week from now probably, if I'm not out camping. But yeah, absolutely love it. Great tent. Going to be using this a lot, I think. Well, we've taken stock of what we got left, and we've got butter, eggs, cheese and bread. So we're going to have some egg sandwiches, I think. Maybe with cheese? I quite like cheese and egg.
I'm not a fan of cheese with egg, so I'll just have plain egg, please.
One egg for sir.
Oh, a tanker.
And sir. Get it while it's hot.
This is good, no?
Fluffy.
Frothy coffee.
Oh, that's good. Right, that's us all done. Be good to get home and freshen up.
Oh, God, yeah.
Oh, right, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed that one. Certainly did.
Yeah, it was a good 4 days, wasn't it?
Yeah. Check out Mark's version of the events over on his channel. Won't be below. And see you next time.